Today we're going to be talking about some sneaker trendy news that are happening right now, as well as some upcoming sneaker releases coming up next.
Perfect.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Vega. Today we have a special show. We're going to be talking about the upcoming sneaker releases for the month of March. Even though that March is already in full effect, there's a lot of heat that hasn't dropped. So I'm going to go ahead and go over those and at the same time tell you whether you should cop, flip, or pass. That way you get a better idea of what I'm thinking, and at the same time you can forecast your month a little bit better. But before we get right into that, let's go ahead and check out some sneaker trendy news that are happening right now. So I'm pretty sure you know who Travis Scott is, right? I'm pretty sure you know who Jordan is, and I'm also pretty sure that you've seen the Jordan 1 Fragments before, which is a grail for a lot of people out there. Well, what do you get when you combine those three things together? You get the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Fragments. These are set to be releasing sometime in 2021, just when hype couldn't be no more. Like, just when hype was at its peak. You add a triple collaboration. Like, these are going to break the internet. I feel that these are going to sell out, of course, instantly. Hypebeasts are going to go crazy for them, and the resellers are just definitely going to cook. But I'm not really sure if these are going to be as hype as the first Jordan 1 Travis Scott's. OG colorways always do better in my opinion, but a triple collaboration is kind of scary. Kind of like Scary Hours. Yeah, shout outs to Drake. I feel that this is a strong color. I still rather have the first Jordan 1 Travis Scott, but I'm not mad at these. Now, do you think that this triple collaboration is scary, or do you think it's going to flop? Listen, I'm pretty sure that by now everybody in the sneaker world community has heard the news that Hebert, which is the ex-VP of Nike operations in North America, went ahead and re-signed earlier this month due to the fact that her son charged a bunch of money to get sneakers using none other than her credit card. So basically it shows sneaker reselling ties, and Nike threw out a statement out there saying, hey, what she did wasn't really illegal. However, it was handled poorly. Long story short, she went ahead and re-signed after 25 years, and mom's reputation is pretty much done with. And homeboy basically was starting a sneaker store a few years ago. Mom was helping him, and he was just getting all of that cake, you know what I'm saying? And he had access to all of the inventory and all access to Nike pretty much. He even went to the Nike employee store in Portland, would walk out with a bunch of inventory at 50%. So I tell you all of this because Nike went ahead and released a statement recently about bots and how they want to go ahead and control that. And it doesn't sit well with me because I think it's too soon. Like, how are you going to act like the bots are the only problem? Sure, bots are a problem, but they're not the only problem after someone inside Nike was taking a bunch of stock and a bunch of inventory from us regular people. And yeah, we don't have any chance of getting a sneaker. I really hope that Nike is listening and that you really fix the issue. I am a Nike boy at heart. I truly love Nike, but I just want a fair chance in getting your product. So I'm gonna ask my audience a question, and the question is the following, or two questions. Would you, if you were the son or daughter of a Nike VP, would you go all in and take all you can, and eventually, you're gonna get caught, but you're gonna get everything you can and just go for broke? Or will you be calm, collected, and careful and get your sneakers, and at the same time just do it with ease, but don't get too greedy? Which one are you? One or two? Alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about some sneaker releases for what's left in the month of March. Like always, I'm going to tell you whether you should cop, flip, or pass. That way you get a better idea of what I'm thinking, and at the same time you could forecast your month a little bit better. The first sneaker that I want to talk about though is pretty special because I think it got announced not too long ago, and then within 30 days we have a release date, which is a very good marketing strategy from Adidas. I'm talking about the Bad Bunny Adidas Forum Buckle Low. The colorway is the First Cafe. This is releasing on March 17 for $160. Congratulations, Bad Bunny. You have a banger for your first collaboration with Adidas. To me, this is a fire sneaker, and for being the first collab, super fire. The colorway, clean. The fact that it has a draw cord in the back, you know, kind of giving it a hiking or a Nike ACG type of vibe. Fire. I like the strap also in the front, which when you open it, it has a nice little touch from Bad Bunny that says Yo visto así, which that means I dress like this, which is one of his titles in his I think second album. Yeah. Either way, man, it's a fire little sneaker. I think that this will do very well in the sneaker reselling market. So I'm gonna say this. For me personally, I would say cop as a personal pair. If I can manage to get a second pair, I probably would hold on to it and then maybe later on in 1 year, go ahead and flip. So cop as a personal pair and flip to get the extra cash. The next sneaker that I want to talk about is the Jordan 3 Georgetown. This is set to be releasing on March 20th for $190. This is one of those sneakers that I feel that is fire, but would I go out of my way to get? Like, if it was given to me or gifted to me, sure, I would rock it. But would I spend my money to get? That's kind of the question. So the fact that it's navy blue, it's also something that is really hard for me to pass because I love navy blue Jordans. They never do them, and when they do them, they actually do a good job on these type of sneakers, like the Jordan 1 Midnight Navy, like the Jordan 1 Low, which is the Nike SB collab. What's it called? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The Jordan 1 Low Midnight Navy, let's just call it that. That one is also very fire, and this is no exception. However, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and cop. I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, to the point. The fact that it has the color blocking of the black cements, definitely a good look. If you want to cop, go ahead and get it, man. This is a fire sneaker. But me personally, is going to be a hard pass. So yeah, for me, I'm just gonna say pass. The next pair of sneakers is one that I truly need in my collection. The first time that they were released was like 17 years ago. So yeah, I need these like ASAP Rocky. I need them now, man. I'm talking about the Nike Air Max 90 in the bacon colorway. These are set to be releasing on March 26th, which is Nike Day, for $140. I mean, the price point is perfect. The colorway is perfect. I'm not really a big fan of pink in my sneakers, but the way that they work with the pink looks very good. Again, this was released 17 years ago. I didn't know about it 17 years ago. I knew about it probably like 5 years ago. And when I first started noticing the sneaker, I fell in love with it, man. I just really need this. I love Air Max 90s. You guys probably heard me talk about Air Max 90s a lot. So yeah, I need these in my collection ASAP Rocky. So the brown, the burgundy, the pink, I mean, all of those combined, they just look very good. I mean, the suede that is kind of like a off-white bone color, I mean, it looks very freaking good. So hopefully I can get myself a pair. You know what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say cop as a personal pair. I don't think that they will have a bunch of resale value, to be honest with you. If you were to get it, maybe like 30-40 bucks, you know, at the beginning, and then eventually they'll just kind of stay that way or go low a little bit. Either way, for me, it's just gonna be a cop. The next sneakers that I want to talk about are not really a sneaker, are not really a croc, they're not really sandals. If you know, you know. I'm talking about the Yeezy foam runners. These are set to be releasing on March 26th for $75, and they're releasing two colorways, one being the moon gray and the other one being the sand colorway that looks a lot like the first original pair that came out. So speaking of original pairs, when it first came out, I wasn't a fan. But now I kind of like that moon gray, bro. Like, that moon gray looks very clean and very dope. I really like the combination of that gray and tan coming together kind of in a tie-dye effect type of thing. So yeah, for 75 bucks, I could see myself rocking that, but not just in any occasion, more like to run errands, go to the gas station, pick up some pizza, or walk my French bulldog, you know what I'm saying? Looking all cool, walking my French bulldog with some Yeezy foam runners. It's a cool little touch right there. So I would definitely cop. Long story short, and to keep it short, simple, to the point, I will cop as a personal pair, and I would flip if I want the extra cash, because you could probably get anywhere from $150 to $200 in the resale market for these. So if you can get yourself a pair, whether you want to cop it or flip it, is definitely a good look. Last but not least, let's go ahead and talk about the Yeezy 700 V3 in the Kyanite or Kyanite. I think that's how you say it. Either way, it's releasing on March 27 for $200. Is a Yeezy 700 V3 in a blue colorway. So it looks pretty clean. It reminds me a lot of another Yeezy 700 V3 that came out not too long ago with a almost similar color blocking, and it had blue as well. I don't know. I don't think that I'm really that excited. So for me, even though I really like the Yeezy 700 V3s, but I still don't got a pair, which is crazy to me. I think I want to go for the OG colorway before I go for any other colorway. So for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and say pass. That's pretty much it for today's video. If you're going for any kind of sneaker in the month of March, good luck to y'all. If you found this video informative, if you found it entertaining, go ahead and subscribe, smash the like button. It really does mean a lot. And also hit that bell. That way you get notified every single time I drop a video. Also, if you're not doing so, follow me on Instagram at carlosvega101. I'm always updating the date and time on my videos, and it's just a cool little way to keep up with me as well. So with that being said, till next time, peace.